Hey, you beautiful people. Okay, so I have gotten a lot of questions from you guys lately about some of the different products that I use that are Beachbody related, because a lot of you guys love Shakeology. You love the workouts. You love a lot of the other stuff. A lot of you guys are actually coaches or discount coaches. So you save 25% on everything that you order from Beachbody. I'm a hot mess. You're going to have to forgive me. It's been a long day. But anyway, so I decided I was going to start this series kind of just for us, just for you guys that are part of my Fit Fam, and tell you about some of the things that I incorporate into my health and fitness from Beachbody. Not all of these I use on a regular basis, but I do want to share with you the things that I love that I do use, because they do help me as far as my health. And today I want to talk about Shakeology Boosts. Shakeology Boost, they have a line of 3 different things. I only have 2. I don't have all 3 of them. But they are just things that you can add to your shake if you want to, or if you're struggling with certain things, but you don't have to. Like, Shakeology in itself is like the healthiest thing that I've ever come across in the health and fitness market. So, you know, if you're drinking Shakeology all on its own, like, you're doing awesome, honestly, because it's amazing. And it probably, if you've been on it for very long, if you've been drinking it for very long, you probably can already see and tell the benefits in your health. For me personally, the first things that I noticed was energy. I had more energy instead of eating my chicken biscuit and Diet Coke for breakfast every day. I replaced that with Shakeology, and boom, like, I felt better within a week. And then within 3 months, I really started to notice a difference in my hormones. My PMS, it just got tremendously better. Like, it's so much better today than it was 4 years ago, y'all. Like, praise God. It was just awful. I can't even, like, explain to you how awful it was. And then, obviously, like, I talk a lot about my cholesterol. I was on cholesterol medicine before I had my kids because my cholesterol was so high. Like, in my early 20s, I was on cholesterol meds. And so I didn't want to go back there. And it's hereditary. And people always told me, you know, you're just going to have to take medicine. There's nothing you can do about it. I did try to control it with my diet before I started doing what I'm doing now, and it helped a little, but it was still abnormally, dangerously high. And so I started drinking Shakeology, and I had not gone back on my cholesterol meds yet. And I went back a year later, and my doctor was like, "What are you doing? Your numbers are perfect." And so we both attribute that to Shakeology, so much so that my cardiologist orders Shakeology from me. He drinks it himself. So I'm a huge believer, like, no doubt. Like, that's obvious. I believe in it. I would never do this if I didn't. But all that to say, I didn't mean to go there, but I just get passionate about it. Shakeology Boost. There are 3 that you can choose from. There's the Digestive Boost, there's the Energy Boost, and there's the Greens Boost. The one I don't have is the greens, although Matt really likes it because Matt has trouble getting all of his greens in, like vegetables in a day. Not trouble. He doesn't have trouble. He just chooses not to, really. So we keep that one on hand quite often because it's just a little scoop, but it's a super dense scoop of greens, like spinach, kale, cucumber. I can't even remember what all's in it, but they have just, like, condensed it down, just like Shakeology is just powderized vitamins and foods and stuff. It's the same thing they do with greens. So, like, one little scoop is essentially a serving of greens. And so I don't have that one because we're out, but it's a really good one if you have trouble with that. This one is focused energy. I just tried this one for the first time this last month, and I am amazed. I love it. Again, I don't use it every day, but honestly, the days that I use it, my thinking and my focus and my energy is so level, but above the norm. And I feel like my brain is just on fire, like, not in a strange way, but in a way that makes me more productive. And I don't have this really super high from, like, coffee, caffeine, and then a crash, or from, like, sugar and a crash. It's just steady. Like, it lasts for a few hours. Does not jolt. I have mitral prolapse, so, like, there's nothing that makes me jittery. It just is a steady source of energy. I don't even know how it works, but it works. So I like that one. The last one is Digestive Boost. And again, I very rarely use this, but we keep it. But it just helps you go poop if you need to poop. So It has a ton of fiber, no artificial flavors, and none of these really, I mean, I think the greens taste a little strong, but Matt loves it. He doesn't care. But this just has some fatty acids. You know, Alana was talking about this. Alana Molstein was saying she uses it every day. But it just has some good digestive enzymes, some prebiotics, some probiotics, some fiber, psyllium. The fatty acids, it has like ground flaxseed and stuff in there too. So it's a good one. And it's a big scoop. Like it's a really big scoop. These other ones are really small scoops, but that's kind of the big one. I don't ever use a whole scoop, but that's what it looks like. You can see it. So those are just some products that we do use from time to time. Again, we don't use them every day, but we do just keep them in the house. If you wanted to try one or two for something, I just wanted to make you guys aware. So I hope you have a good day, and I hope you're rocking your workouts and your nutrition, and you're checking in and you're logging your stuff, because that's what we do, right? Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.